even see that other one. There was like 4 or 5 big shooter bucks in that group all together. Like 2 10 or 12 points and a couple big 8-pointers. Not to mention like 5 or 6 other little bucks. 3 of them were probably legal. So, holy smokes, there's a monster. Oh my gosh. You're not gonna believe this if I can get the camera on him. To get a clear shot of him. It's pretty big though. Anyhow, it's a really solid group of bucks there. I'm out here this morning. I think it's August 18th. I'm gonna hang a couple trail cameras here this mountain. Might come back and put one there, but I already saw what's there, so I don't know that it's worth dumping a camera there. But it's a beautiful morning. See what happens here. Alright, just got done hanging this camera here just over the top of this little knob here. There's like a long ridge finger that runs down this way, and I'm just over the side here. It's a spot we found back in turkey season. Right when I was sneaking down in here, I jumped 3 or 4 deer just out in front of the camera here, about 50 yards. So I'm gonna let this soak till mid-October and come back and check it. Really, these cameras I'm hanging today are just a long-term goal to try to figure out these areas a little bit. I got 2 more cameras in my bag. One I have no hopes for because it hasn't worked well since I got it, but it's not doing me any good at home, so throw it up. There's a lot of big buck rubs through this section here, so not too many oak trees right here, but the trails are pretty beat in, so I'm hoping that something turns up. On to the next one. Alright, just got the second camera hung. There's a couple big oaks in here, right here, and they're dropping. So you always want to make sure that when you put them on oaks that the tree is actually producing that year. But there's cracked shells in here and not too many laying on the ground, so I think the deer are already starting to pick up on this. It's a pretty nice spot. It's just like this big bench that runs out along this mountain. There's not too many oaks here, but there's a couple big ones, and that's all you need. As you can see, these cameras are like 10-year-old mall trees, but we're not going for high definition pictures. We just need proof of existence, and then we'll go from there. So I got one more in my bag. It's the one I don't trust, so I'm gonna just walk out this ridge a little bit farther, find another oak and throw it up. My camera battery is just taking a dive, so I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to finish this or not, but we'll see what happens here. could be wrong, but could possibly be a bear came through, flipped those rocks, looking for bugs. I'm not sure what smaller mammals do that, but it's going to be another goal of ours this fall, is to come up here and bear hunt with the muzzleloaders. Maybe shoot a doe while we're at it. So, it'd be nice to pick some bears up on these oak flats. Alright, just got done setting this last camera. I didn't lock it. If somebody wants it, it's pretty much a paperweight, but I put it on this pretty good sized scrape here. It's the first scrape I found today, and the licking branches broke. There's a good branch there for this year. It's pointed right at it, no obstructions. It says it took 18 pictures while I was doing it. Just jumped a couple deer out here in front of me. This big flat ridge top right here, and it just dips down over there to that scrape where I put that other camera. There's a lot of beds up on here, so ideally they'll bed here, set up on those oak trees, and they'll filter down off this hill to them. Mainly when you're hunting the big woods here, you just have to find where they're at, because you'll go through big long stretches, a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, where there's just not a lot of deer sign at all. Whatever that is, it's not enough cover or not enough food, but they'll skip those whole areas and you just waste your time there. But then you'll get to a spot where it's like maybe only a 50 or 100 acres that's just pounded, because everything comes together for them there. But you just got to get out here, put boots on the ground, and try to figure it out. It's not very easy. You can see in here there's a couple big oak trees right here even. They like, anytime you can get like ferns or this mix of grass in under some food trees, it's a pretty good recipe, especially when it's in conjunction with like a hillside like this, where there's like a flat and a bench and then a steep hillside. Anywhere you get terrain coming together to meet all those things is what you're looking for. I'm going to try to get some better videos out for you guys this fall. I've been pretty busy with the kids the last 2 years, and that's probably not going to change. I'm just going to have to try to work harder at putting out some decent content. But I'm pretty excited to come back in here this October and give it a sit. I just wish I had enough time to hunt everywhere that I want to hunt, because there's a lot of spots. Look at this here. You see this? I don't know. Let's see here. That's a really torn up looking branch. There's old rubs right there, and a scrape, obviously. But I might even bring the bow with me this fall and the muzzleloader, and just climb up somewhere right here. That's pretty exciting. So yep, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for watching if you stuck through this far.